Hey guys, it's your boy Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. Welcome to the channel. This is Car Share Genius. Let's go. Hey, you're new to the channel. I have to tell you one thing, and this is the one thing I need to tell you up front. Make sure you subscribe. That way you get the latest and greatest. Been a while. Been working on a book called Starting Out with Turo. Right here is now available on Amazon. You can check that out if you want to get it exclusively with me, where I'm offering free discounts and also some bonuses. It's going to be a link down below. I advise you to go there. Now, with this book, I'm going to walk you through everything A through Z. I'm going to show you how the fundamentals of Turo is. Even if you're a seasonal host, there are some helpful tips on there too. Also, some of the bonuses that I'm offering is one-on-one coaching with me. I'm offering templates for you, so when you're doing your automation, you ain't trying to think this off your head. Additionally, for the ones that really want to take their self to the next level, I'll put you into our community group, our Discord group. This group is where everyone can talk. We can share ideas, we can grow, and that's why I also teach too once a week. So guys, if you're serious about it, a lot of bonuses are going to be offered with the book directly with me. If you feel like, hey, I just want the book, it's also on Amazon too, but without the discount. So suggest that you check it out. Link down below for both if you want to go to Amazon and go to my website. So now to the point. What do I do when I'm not able to make a lot of sales or a lot of rentals or trips on Turo during a low season? So what's the low season? Low season is right after a holiday period such as Christmas and New Year's. A lot of people are recovering from all the spending and things going on. You know, depending on where you at, a lot of people are not buying cars or renting cars to be exact. So I wrote down a few things here that I have on my list here that can help you enhance your fleet. And I want to go over these. I want to make sure that you understand, and make sure you get a pen and paper or you got your sticky notes and jot these things down. So we're going to talk about 4 things. We're going to talk about optimizing your listing. We're going to talk about offering discounts, promotion, expand your target market, boost your marketing efforts. And we're going to talk about improving customer experience and to understand how to analyze and to adapt to situations like this so you're not hurting. And the reason being is some of you bought cars through financing options, which I tell people, try to avoid that. That way you can get your return on your investment a lot faster. And you don't want to be stuck with a loan. What if your loan is $500 or $900, but your car is not renting out on a daily basis? Now you're in trouble. Where someone who say, well, I got cash cars only, you're not really hurting because you can catch up on your maintenance. You can do everything. You can still do that with your finance. But the thing is, you got a loan over your head that you like, hey, I got to get this car paid off. I got to have at least enough to take care of the insurance and the car note. So we're going to go over this, right? So optimizing your listings is exactly what we talked about. We talked about the earlier on the show here. We talked about this during the course and in the book. Now, with optimizing your listing, that means that maybe you need to take better pictures. Maybe you need to update your pictures, meaning that you might want to take some different views or whatnot. And that's not hard. Now, I recommend that you take your pictures not where a bunch of cars are at, but like scenery, like at a baseball field or at the beach or like at a empty parking lot near the mall where it's, you know, you got some scenery. I've seen people in Charlotte take their vehicle right outside the Bank of America Stadium where Carolina Panthers play, and it gives you that scenery view. And some people like that, right? Improve your description. Give a better description on your vehicle as far as like, hey, how do I make this a little bit better where people are reading this? Additionally, you're gonna have to adjust your price. This is bottom line. Now, when I say adjust your price, I'm not saying slash your price by 50%. I'm not saying it. Do not compromise your integrity on your platform, on your rental fleet, okay? What I mean by that is that bring it down. It's kind of like winging it off a high price. That, hey, even with dynamic pricing, they might say, hey, this is what the price is, but if no one's renting your car, that dynamic pricing is out the door. You just bring it down some. Like if you still got stuck on the weekends, yeah, tap it up a little bit more. And like I say, taking it off $5 or $10 or $15 may be something that you may be able to afford. I try to keep my stuff at a high level, but like when I have a low season, I start bringing it down, because at the end of the day, you're gonna wait a couple of days. So I don't change it all of them at the same time, right? You say, okay, let me change Monday through Wednesday. I bring it down to like $10, $15. And it's going into the weekend, I might just bring it down maybe by $5 or $6 and so forth. Because at the end of the day, you know people are going to rent your car on the weekend. I experienced one of these with one of my vehicles, and it didn't hurt me per se because all the other vehicles are renting. But if you're a person starting out, this can hurt you. And I'm going to tell you another thing that you can do to help increase it. You may have to opt into your monthly discount. Now, what is that? Turo offered a feature where you can do your discounts on a weekly basis, you know, double week, triple week, and a monthly. So if someone rents your car out for a month, you can offer them a premium discount. You may have to turn on this feature for this occasion. Now, you might say, well, they charged me 60% discount. No, you can control that. So if you say you want no discounts on your vehicles, you can set it like that and it would be set at 0. But if you say, hey, my max discount for my 3 week is 28%, then the max can be 28%. It can't go anything beyond that when you go to monthly. And I know it sounds crazy. A lot of people do not like the monthly discount. I don't like it per se, but when you have your back against the wall, trying to make a car note payment, trying to get your thing taken care of where you're not paying this car, someone else is paying the car for you, that's the objective right there. Even if you say, hey, I didn't make any money, but hey, the car got paid off. That's a win right there. You didn't have to pay a car note. One thing you can also do is to start offering bonuses to your previous customers. Say, hey, if you got anyone in your family who is coming in this area, have them rent with me and I will give you a discount. Now, how do you give them a discount? Do you know that Turo does offer gift cards? You have the person's address based off their driver's license information, or you can talk to them and say, hey, I want to mail you something, like this person mentioned you as a referral. I'm going to give you a $10, $20 gift card or a $50 gift card, wherever it may be, wherever you want to set that limit to. They would jump on that because, hey, it's a Turo gift card. It's not just any gift card. If you decide to go with any gift card, that's up to you. But I would typically try to keep it within the same frame. If these are my customers, I want them to come back to me. I want to give them an incentive. Hey, use this gift card. And you can run promotions. You can reach out to all the folks through your write-up saying, hey, for a limited time only, you put it as a banner. You tell people, hey, for a limited time only, I'm going to be renting my car out at a super rate discount. And you put a date on it and say, if you want to jump on it now, this is what you do. You got to put it at the front. You can't put it at the bottom. Next thing you want to do is to expand your target market. Now, this thing is that Turo has went up with Uber to let vehicles be used for professional use. You may opt into that for the time being. You say, hey, I might do this for the next 2 months, right before people start really renting cars out. You can do this with Uber. You could do some things where you're working with, with the local hotels. You could be working with travel agencies and Airbnb hosts. You can tag up with these folks and they can refer you. Say, hey, here's the link to rent this guy's car. Additionally, if you wanted to, you can still do other things with ride shares as well, but be cautious. If you try to take the vehicle like off the lift, I just say Uber, but be taken off the lift, that could disqualify your vehicle on Turo. So just be mindful of that. Now, you could do marketing efforts. That's another thing. You can sit there and put your stuff on TikTok, Facebook, all the social media platforms, and target it down to your area. When I say your area, I mean that you're targeting into your city, your region, so people can come and rent your car. You can also do local ads with Google and Facebook. Now, to improve customer experience, you might want to expand your operations where you're doing drop-offs. So for me, I do the airport. On top of that, you may offer discounted, like such as, hey, I'm gonna only charge you $20 to drop off the vehicle, where it's normally $80 to drop off my vehicle at the airport. On top of that, offering free things, free car chargers, baby seats, anything that's gonna give them complimentary items like water, any of that. And then you can create a loyalty program on top of that. So people who rent with you, offer them some special discounts. That, hey, contact me if you plan to rent the car prior to taking a trip, and I will do something special. And I might be that you might take a few dollars off, adjust the settings, say, hey, are you ready to rent the vehicle? And say, yeah, I'm ready to rent the vehicle. Okay, you need to go in there right now. I'm gonna knock off a few more dollars so you can get this vehicle at a discounted rate. And they appreciate that. They will talk about this. Hey, you go with this guy, he's gonna work. Now, the final part that I do want to talk about is analyzing and adapt. Now, we talked about Turex before. If you don't know, Turex is a platform that we have used before. And when I say we, my students and myself have used this platform where I can look at the trends of what's going on in my area. I just basically put in my zip code through Turo. Once I do that, Turex is basically on already. And then it's going to basically look at the area where I'm renting these vehicles and seeing what's going on. And I can look at all the trends, and then I can start filtering like, hey, what type of cars, small sedans, are being rented out, and what are they going for? Or what large vehicles going for? Are they offering discount rates? How often are they turning over, meaning that how often people are renting a car and bringing it back, and what's the average? Like, what am I doing that can make it better? What can I do to get this car to stay out? If I can extend it, that's better, because I don't have to worry about cleaning up the car, getting ready to go. I got a customer who's willing to rent this car out. You also want to diversify your fleet. So during this time too, if you do have money put away, you want to diversify your fleet based off the needs of your area. It's crucial that you do that, because when you look at the fleet, you look at not, hey, how's it looking in North Carolina? If you're living in Texas, hey, how's it looking in California? If I'm from Texas, you got to look at where you at. You got to look at what's trending, and that Turex helps that. It tells you what's trending. It will tell you what cars are really renting out. Like, hey, what's going on? And if this is a time where you was affected by the Turo new rating system, this is the time to rebuild. Now, what does that mean, Luke? When you have your all-star host, your power host stripped from you, they don't put you at the number one pick. So you're now I would say this. You're basically moving from first class to economic economy seating. You got to get yourself geared up where you're like, hey, what can I do to outcompete with a person that's a pro or all-star? What do I do in regards to this? And these are the things that you can do, because I can promise you, a power host, an all-star host, is not going to be so willing to just drop everything down. And, they got a lot of cars, they got a lot of fleets going out there. You want to make sure that when you put your car out there, right? You put your car out on a listing, you are the person that they're going to. And when they go to you, and when I say they, I'm talking about the customers, they're looking at everything. They're looking at pricing. They're looking at what features offering. They're looking at the location. And I'm telling you, you might just have to do one minor thing out of all this. This is options that you can pick from. The other one, the bottom one, is the most economical one right there, where you're like, hey, let me check out my competitors. Let me check out what's going on with seasonal cars around this time. Let me diversify my fleet, because when summer comes, and for me, I notice when it comes to summertime, it's on. I can't keep a car in the yard, and I want to make sure you're set up for success. I usually have this 90% of the time. This is the first time that I had one of my vehicles go down, and I know what I had to do to get it back up. So there's some knowledge to give to you guys. So let me know, what are you doing? If you're in a slow season right now and you're a Turo host, what are you doing to keep your fleet afloat? Are you using cash cards? Are you using finance cards? Let me know. And also, I want to point out to you too that we also have, starting out on Turo, the book is now available on Amazon, but it's also available on my link down below. You can get this book if you go through me, it's going to be offering exclusive discounts that you're not going to find on Amazon and bonuses that I provide to you. Additionally, I do have my course starting out on Turo. It's right over here as well too. This is a more comprehensive than what the book is. This is an interactive where you actually get videos. You get 28 chapters where I break down everything. I give you templates. I give you the walkthrough. I also give you some extra bonuses for booking the course through me. It's a one-time deal. Check it out. It's exclusive, low rate. You don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss this offer because prices will soon be going up. Again, guys, if you like what I have, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you. I see you next time. Take care.